Hey up everybody and welcome back to the Just the Driven YouTube channel. My name is Josh Bridges and today we're going to be flashing the Stage 1 Plus file on our Fiesta ST. So let's get straight into it. As you just heard in that little snippet of a video there, we're going to be flashing our Fiesta ST to a VUDU Stage 1 Plus. We're going to be using the VUDU iflash tablet. Everything that we've got on our car you can find down in the description below. This is a new offering from VUDU and it allows you to remap your car from home, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. So in the last video we fit the ITG induction kit in preparation for this, and today's video I'm going to be taking you through the process of how to flash your Mark 7 Fiesta ST or any other car with the iFlash tablet at home. For those people who are genuinely curious as to what my car makes power wise, do not worry. We will be taking the car down to AET Motorsport to put it onto their dyno to see just how much power it's made. In addition to that, we will be taking the car out to do a review on the ITG induction kit and the VUDU Stage 1 Plus software, and we will also be doing some draggy runs as well. If you haven't seen the ITG induction install or the baseline performance testing that we did with the Fiesta, you'll find both videos linked down below. And if you want to keep up to date with what we're doing with our car, we have got big plans for this, and this is only just the beginning. Then remember to subscribe, like the video, comment down below what you would like to see. Without further ado, let's jump into the car and show you how to use the VUDU iFlash. So we're in the car now, and before we get started I just wanted to let you guys know the 3 things that you will need in order to be able to do this. The first thing that you're going to need is access to the original OBD port, and the reason why I'm stating this now is because a lot of Ford owners do tend to relocate them or put dummy ports in place of them. You do need to be able to get to the stock OBD port, and as you will see today I've taken all of my security off for the moment whilst we are doing this. The second thing that you're going to need is a laptop or a computer of some kind, because this process does involve sending away your base file, receiving it back, and the transmission between the tablet and your computer, and vice versa when you're ready to flash it. The third thing that you're going to need is just a little bit of patience. If you're not planning on picking this product up, you will have to wait for delivery. You do then have to get the file off of your car, send it away, wait for it to be played around with, get it sent back, upload it onto the iFlash tablet, upload it onto the car, and if you are a little bit impatient, just bear with, because the results are 100% worth it. So with that being said, let's get straight on to flashing the car and I'll show you guys exactly how to do it. So we'll start with the very basic, so getting to the OBD port. I would like to think that a lot of you guys know how to get to it, but if you don't, it's to the right hand side of the steering wheel, underneath these lighting controls, in this little cabby bit here. Once you have undone that, there is nothing to see in this particular area. However, if you squeeze these 2 parts together, and it might be a little bit difficult with one hand, that will come all the way down. Now just underneath there, you will see that there is an OBD port. I don't know just exactly how well you guys can see it, but that's what we're going to be using today. Once you've got access to your OBD port, take the OBD cable that is provided and plug it in to your OBD socket. Make sure it's firmly connected, and when it is, the tablet will power on. So once you've followed that step, the iFlash tablet will power up. You get the VUDU logo just behind there, and once it has fully powered up, you get these 4 options, which are tuning, setup, diagnosis and information. Now for the purposes of this, I've already sent my original map file off, but I will tell you exactly how to do that for yours in just a second. So once you're ready to get the map file from your car, you need to go to tuning, click on that. It is fully touchscreen, so it works pretty well. Scroll all the way down to Ford. Once you've got to Ford, you need to click a button here which goes right, which takes you into the next menu. Then you need to pick Fiesta ST, or if you're using it on any other car, you need to pick whatever car that you're using, and from that point it will give you a list of engine codes. For example, for the Fiesta ST, it comes up with the Mark 7 ST180, it comes up with the ST197, and also the new Mark 8 ST, the 3-cylinder 1.5. Now what you need to do from that point, it will tell you to turn the ignition on, click the button to confirm on the screen, and it will read your original map. Now once it's confirmed that the original map has been read, then you need to take it over to a laptop. Once you've used the iFlash tablet to read the stock file from your car, unplug the OBD port, whack out your laptop or go to your computer or whatever you do decide to use. Now my iFlash tablet is just down there at the moment. I've got the computer lead just in my hand, so it connects to, I think it's a micro USB on the iFlash tablet to a normal USB. So just bang that in a USB port. your computer will likely make some noises saying something is being set up, but aside from that, the iFlash tablet will also power on. Now when you do purchase something such as this, you will get an instruction list in order to download this program right here, which is the iflash program. Once you do open up the iflash software, you can see a lot of things going on the screen right now. But if we go to this left hand column, you will see device info, download data, upload data and erase data. Now once you've read the stock file on your car, you need to plug this in, click download data, and it will give you a USR file. Now if I just open this here, you will see that the stock file, just the driven Fiesta ST USR file, you then need to send that off to your respected tuner. It was at this point that I drank so much coffee, I didn't sleep, I was so excited, waiting for my stage 1 file to come back. And you will have noticed, for the eagle-eyed viewers out there, that I am getting a file for 99 RON. I'm not going to sit here and explain why you should use 99 RON fuel, be it, you know, Tesco's, Shell, whatever else, V-Power, Momentum, whatever you do use. You need to use something like that if you are tuning a car. So once you get that file back, you need to save that file in a safe folder on your computer, and then we'll get into the next step. So from this point onward, this is completely new to me. I did the base map file reading yesterday after we'd installed the ITG induction kit, sent the file away so I could get on with filming today. So what we need to do, we need to go to upload data just here, and it asks you to select a file. So we're going to go onto here, go to where my file is, which is in desktop and ST tuning, stage 1 99 ROM. Confirm the upload, yes. And we're going to try to do this in real time as well, just so you've got an idea of how long this actually takes. As you can see, this is actually going through pretty quickly. I don't know what it's doing, I don't know the specifics behind it, but the data has been written. So we're just going to disconnect it from here. There we go, the iFlash tablet will go off. Your computer, or rather the iFlash software, will start trying to read the device, so just close that off while we're there. Now, I think that's just about it for the laptop, so we'll put that down and we'll get back to uploading that file onto this car. Now it's at this time in the process where I start to get really excited. We've sent the base map file off, we've got the new file back, we've loaded it onto the iFlash tablet. Now all we need to do, plug the iFlash tablet back into the OBD port, click tuning, and it will automatically recognize a tune and apply it to the car. Again, we're going to do this in real time so you can see just how long it's going to take, but let's get straight into it. I'm very excited. So the iFlash tablet is just loading up, and we're greeted with the familiar screen of tuning setup, diagnosis and information. So we're going to click tuning. Now it's checking the tune file. Continue with the writing of the file. Yes, please. Now, stage 1 99 RON. So what I didn't know about this particular device is that you can actually go back to the original file whenever you want. When you do take the base map reading off of the car, it will store it. I've stored a couple of copies on my computer just in a safe place, just in case anything does go wrong, either now or in the future as well. We would also have the original file there. Now as you can see here, you can see the buttons along the bottom. We've selected stage 1 99 RON. Let's go. So now it's initializing in progress. It's connecting with the ECU. Key on and confirm. So what we need to do, key on. So if you've got a keyless car, just press the button. If you have got a key car, just turn it once, just so all of the electrics do come on. So once you've done as it said on the screen, you need to confirm. Just click OK. And now we wait. If it does take a little bit longer than expected, I will speed up the process of this, but if it is relatively short, then we could just sit here and wait for this to done, because I'm so excited. Just a quick note about some couple of things that may happen in the car. Some lights will come on, your sync will more than likely go off, and you will hear like a static sound in the speaker as well. That is all normal. As we go back to this, you can see that it is writing the file to the car. It's erasing the original flash memory, and this is going relatively quickly. It's writing the file to the car right now. So while this is happening, I'll just go back to explaining a couple of things that could happen. All of your radio, or rather sound settings, will get restarted as well. So if you like to turn your bass up or your treble down or whatever you do with that, you will need to do it again after this. Again, the lights on there are nothing to worry about. Once you do turn the ignition off and then back on again, they will be wiped. But just to be sure, you can use this as a diagnosis device as well. As you can see, this is about a third of the way through now. It's just approaching probably halfway through the flash, and it's actually going relatively quickly. And I'm very surprised at things like this, because normally you'd have to go into the tuner, go get a map from them. It was only a one-time thing. You weren't able to make any adjustments or any changes on the fly or anything like that. But now we've got these things which allow you to remap your car from home. And just to say that I am doing it from home, I've actually still got slippers on. As we take a look at this here, it's nearing the end of the writing process. Hopefully, all should be well. Verifying the flash memory just to make sure the file we put on is the one that's actually on the ECU. Everything will start to come back on again. Syncs just started to come back on. The lights and all of the dash stuff has just started to come back on as well. And it says here, writing completed. Switch ignition off and disconnect the power gate. So we just turn the radio down here. So we're going to switch the ignition off as it has asked us to. And then if we can do this with one hand, we will disconnect the power gate. Okay guys, and there we have it. That's the process finished. So from getting the remap file back, uploading it onto the iflash, bringing it into the car and flashing the car took 5 minutes, which is ridiculous. Now for those of you that have watched the channel for a little bit longer, you'll have known that I've used BM3 on the M140i, which is a very similar thing to do. However, instead of using something like the iflash tablet, you do use your laptop as well. But these home tuning software solutions are absolutely brilliant, especially in times of lockdown as well. Now my first instinct is just to turn the car on, take it out for a drive and go and see what it's all about. But I've just remembered I've got slippers on and I've got a screwdriver in the car, a laptop, my OBD port isn't secure or isn't put together, and the security stuff is off of the car as well. So I'm going to get all of that sorted. Join me back here in the car while I give you a sneak preview of what my thoughts are. So I've had a very short time driving the car just while it's been warming up, and my god, how much difference there is just across the rev range. And even the induction noise has changed slightly. It sounds a little more aggressive, a little more like, rather it was letting off quite slowly before, but not now, not now. I've got traction control in sport mode, so it should be fairly interesting, but I'm hoping to get to some national speed limit roads just to go and really put my toe in it and see what the difference is. But from what I've experienced so far, ridiculous. There will be a full review video in the future, so be sure to subscribe if you do want to see that. But for now, let's drop into second. Wow. Okay, let's calm it down a bit. There is just masses more pull throughout the entirety of the rev range. And I know some stage 1 tunes on cars, what they tend to do is just to curve out some of the flat spots and just to give you a bit more torque overall, but this is just ridiculous. With that being said, if you have enjoyed this video, because I have definitely, then be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. There are some more videos coming out around the specifics of the performance of this car, including a full review as I mentioned earlier, a dyno run so we can see just exactly how much power it is running, and also we're going to be doing some draggy testing to compare it against the stock car. But for now, I'm just going to go enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next one.